You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. You want to know how to find strength at the exact moment life demands it, how to rise when everything inside you feels weak, how to stay composed when the world around you is falling apart. You imagine strength as something dramatic, a sudden surge of power, a flash of clarity, a heroic burst of courage. You think strength appears in the moment like lightning, but real strength doesn't appear in crisis. Crisis only reveals the strength you've already built. You fail to find strength when it matters, not because you don't have it, but because you haven't trained it. You expect calm without practicing calm. You expect courage without practicing discomfort. You expect confidence without practicing commitment. You expect clarity without practicing discipline. You expect resilience without practicing adversity. And then you are surprised when, at the crucial moment, you shake instead of stand. The truth is this: strength is not something you summon, it is something you store. It is a quiet accumulation built through ordinary moments, the ones you think don't matter. Every time you avoid difficulty, you weaken the muscle you later hope to use. Every time you run from discomfort, you teach your body that discomfort is danger. Every time you break a promise to yourself, you destroy the trust needed to stand firm when life hits. Strength begins long before the moment it's needed. The Stoics knew this deeply. They trained for adversity every single day. They practiced voluntary hardship, cold exposure, simple living, strict routines, not for torture, but for preparation. They wrote, reflected, examined their thoughts, so panic had no place to grow. They rehearsed loss in their minds so that real loss wouldn't break them. They disciplined themselves in everything ordinary so that the extraordinary would not crush them. Strength, to the Stoics, was not emotion. It was a trained response. And without training, there is only instinct, and instinct under pressure is almost always fear. If you want strength in the hard moments, you must become someone who trains in the easy ones. But modern life makes you soft. You avoid discomfort at every turn. You numb anxiety with screens, silence pain with noise, distract yourself from every difficult emotion. You want strength, but you avoid the very things that build it. You avoid confrontation, then wonder why you tremble when you finally must speak. You avoid responsibility, then wonder why decisions overwhelm you. You avoid discomfort, then wonder why adversity breaks you. You avoid discipline, then wonder why chaos controls you. And here is the truth: your habits reveal your future strength. Strength is built the day you don't want to get up, but get up anyway. Strength is built the day you tell the truth, even when it shakes your voice. Strength is built the day you face the task you've been avoiding. Strength is built the day you choose discipline over desire. Strength is built the day you stop escaping your emotions and instead allow yourself to feel them fully. Strength is built the day you keep your word to yourself, because self-trust is the foundation of all courage. If you cannot rely on yourself in small things, you will not rely on yourself in big things. That is why you collapse during crises. You never strengthened the internal pillars before the storm arrived. So how do you find strength exactly when you need it? First, you must build a relationship with discomfort. Stop running from it. Stand still in it. Let your nervous system learn that discomfort is not danger. Sit with your anxiety instead of drowning it in distraction. Sit with uncertainty instead of trying to control everything. Sit with fear long enough to become familiar with it. When you say, "I will do this," and you follow through, even in small things, your identity shifts. You begin to see yourself as reliable, capable, disciplined. And in a crisis, this identity becomes a shield. Strength is not the absence of fear. It is the presence of trust in yourself. Third, simplify your mind. Noise weakens you. A chaotic mind collapses under pressure. Strength requires clarity, and clarity requires silence. Silence is not the absence of sound. It is the absence of internal chaos. Journaling, reflection, focused work, physical training, all create inner silence. If you do not practice this silence in normal days, you will not find it during chaotic ones. Fourth, build courage in small doses. Courage is a muscle. Use it or lose it. Tell someone the difficult truth. Apologize. Ask for help. Try something new. Start before you feel ready. These small acts forge your nervous system into something sturdy, something familiar with fear, but not controlled by it. Then, when life demands a big act of courage, you won't be meeting fear as a stranger. You'll be meeting an old opponent you've faced 100 times before. Fifth, stop waiting for strength to feel good. Strength almost never feels good. It feels like tension, like pressure, like resistance, like moving forward even when your entire body wants to retreat. The moment you stop expecting strength to feel pleasant, you stop hesitating. You stop negotiating with yourself. You start acting. Sixth, find a purpose. Purpose creates strength automatically. When your why is powerful, your how becomes obvious. A person without purpose collapses easily because nothing holds them upright. A person with purpose endures storms that would break the ordinary. Purpose creates endurance, discipline, courage, sacrifice, without effort. It is the strongest generator of strength you will ever have. Seventh, prepare for adversity before it arrives. Visualize loss. Visualize difficulty. Visualize pressure. Not to torture yourself, but to inoculate your mind. The Stoics called this premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of adversity. When you imagine hardship before it appears, you become unshakable when it does. You've faced it already in your mind. You've rehearsed your response. Crisis becomes familiar. Fear loses its teeth. And finally, understand this: the moment you need strength is not when you build it. It is when you use it. People collapse not because they are weak, but because they waited for crisis to make them strong. Crisis does not create strength. Crisis exposes strength. If you have not prepared, you will shake. If you have, you will rise. And one day, after enough small acts of discipline, enough moments of honesty, enough uncomfortable choices, enough quiet preparation, life will hit you hard. And instead of breaking, you will feel something steady, something grounded, something calm awaken inside you. A strength you didn't even realize you had. Not because it appeared suddenly, but because you finally reached the moment you spent years preparing for. And in that moment, you will breathe, stand firm, and say quietly to yourself, "I am ready."